right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel, right? This is all new. It's all interesting. It's all different. And, excuse me, we're still feeling it out, Hence, I'm holding a microphone because apparently this microphone doesn't really love it over here. You know what I mean? So, anyway, welcome to the Uncharted Podcast Network. Now, if you originally followed me here on the tube of views, it was Intraverse Uncharted, right? Intraverse Uncharted is the original podcast. It laid the foundation for what has now become the Uncharted Podcast Network. Awesome, right? It's absolutely awesome. I'm very thankful for all the stuff I was able to do with Intraverse Uncharted. That was my dipping my toes, if you will, into the podcasting world, the YouTubing world. That's what this has all been about, right? Is trying to not necessarily get like YouTube famous, but just trying to have an output for creativity and such. And this is what I enjoy. This is what I like to do. And I like talking about sports, space, science, and essentially anything I want. And I felt like Introverse Uncharted there after a little while had handcuffed me to kind of one brand of things, right? We don't want to be like that this time around. We want to have a lot more freedom and a lot more will to do whatever it is that we choose to do. So, with that all being said, here we are on the Uncharted Podcast Network here right on YouTube. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, TikTok, all that stuff right now. If you followed Introverse Uncharted on Facebook, on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, some of those, all I did was change the handle and kind of move over to the newer platform, essentially. So they won't say Introverse Uncharted anymore. They will say the Uncharted Podcast Network or Uncharted PCN on some of them. So Facebook, if you don't follow us here on Facebook, go and like right now, like and follow the Uncharted Podcast Network. Okay, that's what it's going to be under. The page is under the Uncharted Podcast Network. If you had us on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, or TikTok, you probably still follow us, right? Because all I did was change the handle and change the physical name of those channels. So now it's going to be under the Uncharted Podcast Network. On Twitter, it's at Uncharted_PCN. TikTok at Uncharted_PCN. And Instagram and Threads is just at Uncharted_PCN. So if you don't follow those, run on over and do it. If you do follow those, or you followed them when I was Introverse Uncharted, congratulations, you're a step ahead of the rest. Thank you for that. Now, once you're done doing that, we're going to talk just a little bit more briefly about the change, right? The Uncharted Podcast Network is birthed out of just hope for something different, right? When I started Introverse Uncharted, sports and space were kind of my wheelhouse, and they will still be present here on the Uncharted Podcast Network. But I felt after a while like I just didn't have the ability to move around, where like that was it, right? It was just, okay, all I do is talk about SpaceX launches and wrestling pay-per-views and NFL sports predictions and such. And I felt like I was losing a lot of the ability to free range move around and just talk about whatever I want to talk about. And that's what this is all about. That's what this change is all about. We are a little more unhinged now. We're a little bit uncommitted to just the one subject point or the one topic. We want to be able to move around. We want to be able to have people on and talk about whatever we're feeling in that moment, and that is the whole presence of the Uncharted Podcast Network, is to get away from the handcuffs, go to the chaos, right? If it's something that's exciting, we're going to talk about it here. If it's something that I want to talk about, something that's on my mind, we're going to talk about it here. If it's something happening in the sports world, the space world, all that stuff, we're still going to talk about it here. If that's the things that you were hooked on with Introverse Uncharted, those things are still going to be present, but we're going to be able to be a little bit more free range. We're going to talk. We're still talking a lot about sports and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, my very first full video on this page is going to be a WrestleMania Night 1 breakdown from that first night of WrestleMania. Tonight is the second night of WrestleMania, so in the next day or so, the Night 2 review will come out as well. Those things are still going to be present. We may be ripping open some packs of cards every now and then. We're going to talk about awesome shirts that I got into via my brother. And if you guys have been watching on Facebook, if you're in any of the groups on Facebook that me and my brother are a part of, for sports and for Roosevelt's, the brand of shirt I'm currently wearing, go check them out on roosevelts.com. You'll see that we've done card ripping for the new WWE Tops cards before every Raw every week, and we're still going to be doing stuff like that. And now I'm probably going to be kind of dual branching that, where he's set up to do the Facebook pages that we've been doing that through, and I'll be through the Facebook page or the YouTube once I get the ability to go live via my phone. Um, we'll probably just duel that up and kill two birds with one stone. Thank you guys, seriously, for coming back over to the channel, for liking, following, sharing, and subscribing, as everybody always wants you guys to do here on YouTube. And that's what I'm going to ask of you. Like, follow, share, subscribe, tell your friends. This is back. We're back. We're back doing it. And I'm going to try to be a lot more consistent about it this time. I'm really driven this time to make sure that this happens. It is fun. It is exciting to be a part of communities, and I've found myself to be a part of some pretty cool communities here in the last handful of months. So I'm super excited to share all that with you guys. And back in the day, it was come with me into the Uncharted. We're still going into the Uncharted. It's just going to look a little different this time. Follow. That way you can be a part of it. I'll see you guys soon.